We're going to talk about water, something that we all need. Please welcome to the stage our next speaker, the CEO of Lak3, Laetitia Berthet.
Hi everyone. So my name is Laetitia. I'm just going to check if there are my slides. So my name is Laetitia. I'm working at Lak3 as the COO. And today my main objective is to make you realize why we need to disrupt the global water economy, to make it more efficient, more fair, and more inclusive in terms of water access and profit sharing. So I will share two key figures to start this keynote. So the first one is that according to the World Bank, by 2030, the water demand will exceed the supply by 40%. So just to make you realize, this is just in 4 years. The second figures I wanted to share is that by 2034, the global bottled water market is expected to reach $500 billion. So it's actually a very lucrative economy. So at this heart of the water challenges that we have today, we have the first challenge that water is at risk. It's a commodity under pressure. It's an over-centralized industry. It's an over-centralized economy. That's the reason why I think you might know that nowadays water is emerging as the key strategic asset that we all need to value as much as you can. So first, a commodity at risk. So as you can see in the world, we have more and more geopolitical instability. So water is actually used as a weapon. We have also growing water scarcity with rising demand in industry, agriculture, population growth, and also climate change. And also we are witnessing that we are unsustainable water management that alone is responsible of 300 billion cubic meters of fresh water being wasted every single year. Concerning the over-centralized industry, just for you to realize, so there is around just 30 key players that are managing and controlling the whole drinking water for 8 billion people, so for all of us. So it's a huge oligopoly, and this is really scary because they're just the one actually handling that. So if I tell you, imagine everybody here, if I tell you that tomorrow oxygen is going to be just handled by a few, it would be very scary and we wouldn't accept that. Then an over-centralized economy. So same, just a few key players are actually controlling and benefiting from this economy, excluding individuals like you and I from this very lucrative industry. So as you can see, it's a 5% yearly growth rate. And as I said before, we expect this market to reach $500 billion in 2034. Then one question that we can ask ourselves, is there a better way? Is there anyone in this room that has ever had the chance to secure water, to access it strategically, or even to profit from its value? So this is actually where Lak3 comes in. So we are a real-world asset company on a mission to reshape the water economy to make it more efficient, decentralized, and even inclusive in terms of profit sharing and access. So you can wonder how we're going to do it, how Lak3 can make that happen. So it's going to be through our ecosystem, which is structured in 4 key pillars. So the first one, very important, this is the basis of our company, are the sources and the logistics. So a huge opportunity that Lak3 has identified a few years back is that we have around the globe trillions of liters of pristine water still untapped. And the main goal of Lak3 is to actually unlock this potential by partnering water sources around the globe and build a diversified and verified water source pipeline. So nowadays, up to now, we have we have secured different agreements around the world, 2 major in Canada and several in Europe, and we have 12 billion liters per year secured already. And we are obviously continuing to expand this water source network to map the whole world. And to support that, we have also developed a logistic network complying with the highest international standard. And we are working with the leading freight forwarders. And we have also secured huge capacity, shipping capacity through those partnerships. So basically, we deliver at scale wherever you are in the world. The second key pillar of our ecosystem is the lake water label. So giving you access to this vital resource, we know that it comes with responsibility, and we take that very seriously at Lake. So that's the reason why we have developed this label, and it actually reflects our end-to-end expertise in water quality, compliance, and traceability. So it means that every single sources that we are working with undergoes a rigorous analysis covering water quality, treatment, all the testing that we possibly can do, and all the environmental assessment. So every single step is controlled and well documented. So those two key pillars are actually laying the foundation for our two core strategic services that we offer within our ecosystem. So the first one is the water insurance services. So as I said before, we have partnership with many different water sources. And thanks to those partnerships, we are actually giving you access to long-term water allocation rights up to 40 years from politically stable regions, guaranteeing you access to high-quality, pristine spring water. So you can secure high volume of water, up to 12 billions, because this is the capacity we have nowadays, and we are expanding it. You can also transfer your water allocation right across generations, so like creating a meaningful legacy for your children, for your community. And as I said before, like at the booth, because we have a booth over there, also securing your water today is a protection against price volatility, because we know that with water scarcity, the price is not going to be the same in a few years. And finally, very important, it's hassle-free for you guys. So it means that you don't have to manage the water, you don't have to store it, you can redeem your rights whenever you want, the volume you want, we take care of everything. So basically, we're pioneering a new paradigm where water is not just only bought and consumed, as we do today, but it's owned and secured as a long-term strategic asset. So Lake basically is unlocking the most vital, critical, strategic asset, and we transform it into like a strategic water security asset backed by real-world water, verified, trusted sources, to like actually enable a more fair global water distribution. So that's the reason why we nominate from scarcity to security. The second core strategic services that we offer into our ecosystem is the water investment services. So basically, we are offering these investment services through our unique token, a second token that we're launching, the Blue Gold token. But first, I want to get back to where we started our journey. We have already launched the Lak3 token, which was a utility token designed for our early community to give exclusive and early access to water. But since then, we have reached many key milestones, and we have transformed our vision into something far more tangible. So that's the reason why we are launching this second token, which is a utility token backed by real-world water reserves and real-world water incomes. So basically, with this token, we're going to have 25% of the revenue that we make through different deals re-injected into the token, so then the token value is going to be supported. It's also allowing, like the Blue Gold being linked to water reserve and incomes, it's going to allow also to be more resilient to the crypto market cycles. As we know, it's very volatile. So it's going to prevent from that. And then we have also a deflationary model with Burns mechanism that's going to also reduce the supply over time, giving actually like preserving the token value. And finally, we ensure full transparency with a publicly verifiable on-chain buyback wallet. So at every step, there is, like, we offer traceability and trust. So just to conclude on the Blue Gold token, so it's actually designed to open the traditionally closed water economy. It's also like decentralizing, like contribute to decentralize the water economy. And it's also allowing you to gain exposure to this very lucrative industry without having to having like a large capital investment or direct ownership of infrastructure. And finally, it allows to redistribute value to the broader community. So instead of having just the key players benefiting from this economy, holding the blue gold will allow you to actually benefit from it. So to conclude, Lake is not just launching a second token. We are actually building a real utility-driven ecosystem, unlocking the most strategic and vital resource on this planet, and we are fostering also a more inclusive and balanced water economy. So if you want to learn more about us, we have a booth 17 over there, so go and visit us, and we're going to dig into that way more. Thank you so much for your attention.
Welcome to Signal Week.